trips, I had to go and get a passport. I'm just trying to live, I don't know what these mad for. I just signed a deal and got a really big bag for it. You still at your mama crib, ain't getting money, you gotta ask for it. I'm tired of complaining, I gotta bitch change my situation. Looking at the view outside, I thought I would never make it. Every day, take, but that don't stop.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Washington Redskins. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Here we go. 15 line. 15 line.
Watch the run. Kill.
Go.
First carry for Darius Geis. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Check.
Look at me. Zipper.
Geis with the carry on second down. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Go.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Give him a... And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing to start the drive. Franks. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Check. Lucky.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And the pressure gets to him again. Montez Sweat racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Washington. One of the more impressive punt returns you will see. That one from 87 yards away as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Looking downfield for Kelsey. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick. Pick-6 last week. Not a pick-6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. In your face. 44 is the mic.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Set. Hey, Orbit, 90 Wolf.
Fofo's the mic. Mike's Fofo.
On 1st and 10, Herbert over the middle, complete. That's Love. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down.
So it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one as a receiver is got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
On first down, this is Geis. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
He's coming. We got double.
Get it.
On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Check. Fofo's the Mike. Mike's Fofo. It's just me and you. Big edge.
Bravo.
44's the Mike.
You're out.
44's the Mike. Target. Check 4.
Leo.
Pick the edge. Go. He's coming.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Safe.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long.
5.
49. Check 49. Hey, check 49.
Yo. Go.
Jump.
Hard.
Check 43. Kill.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Here we go. 30 base.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long